Start recording.
Now, did we test them on the table or no?
We could, but
that'd be even better, so we don't have to. That'd be even better.
I say with as much noise you get from the traffic, I mean, that's probably
It's all older pockets. I don't have one.
Hey, Round Six podcast is live now. Oh shit.
We should hold up signs in the background. Say we're here under duress.
Help! You see this black dot on my palm? That means I'm being held here.
We'll be doing the tap code, I flash, Morse code.
It's probably what Alex was doing earlier. He was tapping out Morse code.
Free Steve Hayes.
We're live.
Yeah, welcome to the round 4.
He's walking back.
Oh, very funny. Get out.
Yeah, leave. Hey, Jaggies.
Outstanding. Do it again. I think the thing is with us, we need some chemistry. You need to work on that. What'd you do? We were live.
no, well, we were, and
No, we're still
Going
live.
on live?
we're not live now.
We're unlivificated.
Well, okay,
You
guys.
seem like naked from the waist down. He walks out. But you see, like, at the one point, he's sitting on a toilet. He's got this clear packing tape, and he's taping a pickle to his thigh. He's not going.
Is that how to get a girlfriend?
Taste.
Is that how to get a girlfriend?
I don't remember which one that.
Oh.
All of them have eggs.
Yeah, and meat.
It's hilarious.
Thrown in it. Yeah.
Lots of protein. This guy's all about protein.
Definitely watch how to get rid of bed bugs. Are we live?
We are.
Right
Yep,
on this guy.
on
Are we live again?
Yeah, double check it.
Okay.
Double check it. Okay.
Checking. Check,
please.
I think we're good.
Well, I suppose you're all wondering why I called you here.
Yes, I was wondering that.
Great.
Subscriptions.
Am I fired?
Round 6.
I just flew in from the living room.
Yes, one watching.
Okay, that's you.
Hey, somebody, no, now it's 2 watching.
That's Brian.
I'm on, but I can't. Wait,
Brian's 2 dads.
my 2 dads are watching again.
Hey, wait, let's see.
No, this isn't
The
live.
camera's
It
up
is.
here. It's.
Yeah, that's.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
So tell us about today.
Tell us about today. Well, today started off with the sun rising.
Yeah, we did.
And it went downhill
Actually,
from
no,
there.
this was better. This is more about you today. If we get down to it, aside from
Not
the
really.
opening
It's
of
about
SEMA.
us. It's about us. I mean, I just did something today, but it was for us. I drew some stuff for RTM Productions, and it's going to air on NBC Sports on December 9th. And it's just me sketching out a concept of an Auburn Speedster, and they'll show the all done product, on the show when it airs. But it's all about the podcast, all about getting more people in to see the podcast and the website.
Outstanding.
Cool.
Hey, by the way, where's your uniform shirt?
It's the wash.
Now you're fired.
Yeah, I know.
Hope you did a good job on your drawing, because you're out of here.
And now it's the Round 3 podcast.
After an earlier faux pas.
I don't want to. I'm not one to say, well, what about him? But he has a hat on.
Yeah. And they're representing me, so.
It's backwards and his head's facing away from the camera.
Well, let's flip it around then. So.
Now we don't know who you are. We don't see you that way.
Well, I can't win then. There's no way for me to win.
Nope.
You're screwed.
Now that you know that, we can move on.
All right.
But today we did quite a lot. We got to see, we reunited with some old friends. Mr. Tom Fritz.
Alex had a great gift for him. That was awesome.
Got his painting.
If you head over to our Instagram page, you can see what we had given him. It's outstanding, by the way. I just broke the fourth wall.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, you did. It was great.
Yeah, that guy. Holy crap!
That was so fun.
And
He's talented and a nice guy.
Yeah, his laugh's contagious.
Yeah.
He's great. He's kind. He's funny as hell.
It was awesome. We met with Ed Tilrock, Max Grundy.
And between those two, though, over the past few years, there's so much of their work has been an integral part
Yes,
of the look of the SEMA Show,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
Right. And we've met some new people too. We've met
I introduced you guys to
The new kid,
Yeah.
the wood guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Alex.
The
Cordova.
woodcutter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy.
Great guy,
Smoked.
super
Talented.
cool,
Very,
hand cut,
very cool.
and he
Very humble.
makes all his work as a letterpress type print.
Mhm.
It's outstanding.
Hand carves out of wood and letterpresses.
Yeah.
We will have him on the podcast soon. Really super nice young dude.
We got to talk to Josh from Brown Dog Welding.
Josh Welton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Haven't
And
seen Josh in a while.
Very
Josh
He
talented
had his
guy.
wife. He had
Yeah.
a wife.
Yeah.
And
the Bull Monster. We
Dallas
got to
people.
talk to him.
Yep.
And
who else did we talk to? We talked to everybody. Come on. Lives up the road from me now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Owens.
Owens. Yeah. James Owens.
I was going to put one of you guys on the spot.
Yeah.
And James is such a nice guy. And James, again, welcome to the Valley, man.
Yeah, we're gonna spend 10 minutes per guy, and then you vanish for half an hour. It's like, where's Brian? So,
I hadn't seen James in a long time, man. It felt good to talk to him. I like the guy. Just genuinely like the guy.
Yeah,
He's super
nice.
talented. That's another super talented human being, and not just in the art way. He's an accomplished actor.
Yeah.
Really?
He's
Really?
Just, and he's great too.
An extra in a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Was it? Most of his work looked like acrylics. Do anybody know?
I don't know if it's oils or acrylics, but
Yeah.
It's
Really,
outstanding.
We'll ask
really
him.
good stuff.
We'll
Yeah.
ask him. We
We
have
want to talk to him on the podcast. Yeah, we'll find out what kind of medium he uses, so we can go into that.
a Bull Monster too. He's talented.
Oh,
I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
and he kind of lived in Alex and I neck of the woods for a while. He lived in the high desert for a little while.
So there must be something in the water that we're not getting.
Well, that's
Oh, I mean-
obvious.
Well,
But
somebody upstream's adding something in the water that's probably affecting him.
But it's really cool. We did that. We didn't see a whole lot of the show today because we spent a lot of time, again, connecting with the people who have been really important in our lives, especially as Round Six. I mean, these are great people. This will make some really good content moving forward.
Right.
Tomorrow.
We spent quite a bit of time with. Oh, jeez, I'm so tired. I just forgot his name. With Tucker.
Rob.
Oh,
Rob
Rob.
Ida.
Rob spent quite a bit of time with us.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
talented. Yeah.
Well,
Good friend of Dell's.
Beautiful car. Well, I know him just through the media and everything. I
Well,
don't know
he
him.
certainly knows you.
Well,
So
no, he knows of me, but
he
But
gives
yeah,
a lot
he's-
of neat information about
yeah,
his
he
builds.
is really
together as
talented.
well as
Yeah.
long walk.
Really talented.
Fantastic car too, and you consider that it's
Yeah.
all handcrafted.
You know,
And he took a lot of the Tucker ideas and was able to use some of the Tucker tooling to make some of the parts, and dealing with the Tucker family and looking at blueprints and all that sort of stuff. So it's an amazing thing.
And the Tucker that they had there, I had asked him. I said, "Well, is this composite?" He said, "It's it's a combination of what did he say? Steel. And he didn't say composite, but
carbon fiber.
was it carbon fiber?
Yeah, I believe so.
So combination of the two.
No,
Paper mache.
With a North Star V8.
yeah, paper mache.
Stucco?
I think. Yeah, stucco.
Got
I
Plaster
talked to a
Plaster
couple
of
guys.
Paris.
I talked to a couple of you guys about this. That if I had the means, there's a handful of builders that I would have make me a car, and he is on that list. He
Oh, yeah.
is.
I don't think
he
he'd
is
fit in
on
your
that
hand.
list.
I mean,
Huh?
I don't think he'd fit in your hand.
No.
I was thinking the idea like midget builders. How awesome would that be? Are you allowed to
Midget
say
drawings
that?
are this tall.
No.
Oh, now it's the Round 2 podcast. This is great. You guys enjoy.
So sorry, guys. I'm just doing this all by myself. It's just Brad sitting in the back
Wait,
porch
what the
talking.
hell?
Oh.
You're going down soon. It's
He's
just a matter of
I
time.
eventually
I think I got fired
Yeah.
this morning, didn't I?
Eventually
It's
gonna happen.
still going to take Brad 3.5 hours to set up on a microphone.
That's right.
So after we talked to Rob,
Once
we
you
went-
guys leave, Alex is gonna go. I'm out. I'm done.
we went to the Holly
Sir.
booth. Went to the Holly booth.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
talked to
We talked to Tim and
your
Gary's-
people, the land of your people.
The land of my people over at the Holly and MSD, yes.
And we almost met Tim Strange, but I met his wife.
Tim wandered away, got to meet
Yeah.
Carrie. Really great friends of mine.
Tim was super busy.
Yeah, he's always a busy guy, but those are two people who were, I don't want to make a pun, but strangely influential in my career, like in the best way possible.
She seems really, really, really nice. And
Super down to earth,
Yeah.
really just great people. You couldn't ask for better friends. If you guys are looking into things, that'll be $7
Each.
each.
Got a chance to take a good look at Big Red.
Yeah.
Which
that's
was a
awesome.
connection
We
to
also
you.
saw the Camaro.
Yeah.
And
I
I
heard
heard
in the men's room.
I hear your fingerprint is on the hood.
It had to be
I
done.
saw it. I saw it happen.
I asked, and they allowed me to touch it. So
And the
I
car.
learned that after the last court problem.
Oh.
Is it okay with you if I touch it? They were like, sure. Like, oh.
You have to define it next time.
You gotta be very specific around Brian. But we had a good time that way. But a lot of walking today. We were end to end, and I think tomorrow we'll be a lot smarter about this.
Yeah.
We're gonna go out this really
And
much.
then down out by the airport, that was like at the other end of Vegas.
You need a tram to get to this place.
No kidding. We were at the Presto booth with the drawing and everything, with RTM and Power Block. Yeah, it was
It was a
on the other
fortuitous.
side of the moon, I think.
It was a fortuitous thing though, because wound up reconnecting with Kelly Osteen,
Yeah.
who her husband Kevin is hosting the SEMA Central show
VATV?
from Central.
VATV?
Yeah, from VATV
Yeah.
and V8 Rod Shop.
Okay.
Great people, worked with them in the past, awesome to work with all the time. Met a bunch of members of their crew. Rekindled a little bit of conversation with Josh from Advanced Plating. Another great guy. We should have him on. Josh Mishler, by far one of the names you should know if you've read a magazine over the past 20 years. Flip almost any feature that stops you in your tracks because the photographs are beautiful. Chances are his name's on it. Super great kid.
So is he the one that built that white Cuda? No, that's not.
No, you're
but
thinking
that
of
was,
Zach Ingram.
Zach.
Zach from
Wow.
Z-Rods, and that's a talented kid. I said kid,
Well, he's a kid to us because we're old.
I know.
He's probably late 20s, early 30s.
Late 20s, yeah.
Yeah, he's not very old.
And
He's
he,
He's a kid.
I don't think he's 30 yet. And that's a kid, I think, that over the next few years, and I don't say this lightly, I think he's going to make himself into a household name.
very nice guy. Seems very humble.
He's super humble.
Quick to
He
give credit
wasn't
to
arrogant
other
at
people.
all. He was a really,
Immediately.
really good guy.
Super great. His parents obviously did a great job bringing him up.
And a big fan of Brian, too.
I'm shocked by that. I want to meet this Brian guy. It was really cool. He's talking about this Brian. I was like, we gotta meet this Brian. I'm like,
We do, too.
Wow.
super great kid. I met him when I was vlogging for Dodge. And he had shown.
So you've known him a while.
I've known him since 13. And met him outside at Dodge, was covering the Street Shaker 70 Charger that he had built. I was blown away by this car. So many cool little tricks to it, and he really, his whole design ethic really followed what I like to do. What you like to do as well. We find parts from a car and reuse them someplace else on another
That
car.
work. That actually work.
And he had done these really cool quarter panel scoops that almost looked like cornet scoops.
Mm.
And when I looked at them, they were
Did you say corn nut?
Coronet.
Corn nut, yeah.
Okay.
Coronet. Yes, it's my New York up. So they was offered this coronet.
Corn nut.
That's from the coronet tree.
A broken tooth.
Goes near the creek. Not like peanuts.
These grow in the ground.
These are really close to the ground. But, wow.
Closer each
No
year.
wonder G-rated. Soon they'll be dragging in the creek. But, how was that going?
Coronet scoops.
Yeah, cornet.
Not cornet.
Completely forgot what he was
It's late.
talking about.
How many hours of sleep? Like between all of us, I think we have a full night's.
Yeah.
No, he had used ram air hood scoops
Oh.
off a Pontiac.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Really?
They were so tricky. They looked like they grew there.
Cool.
And he shortened in the bumpers. And what's funny was just bringing the bumpers in a hair closer to the body on the car made it look like he shortened the whole front end.
Oh.
They put a shaker scoop into it, finished it all off using the under bracing and everything out of a CUDA hood. Really well done. And just it floored me. So I made it a point to introduce him to as many people as I could. And what he's done with that is run with it, and I'm pure tail on that. The kid, when you see his next project, it's going to floor people. It's a game changer. I know some of you have secretly shared in the renderings of that car, and I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm patting both of us on the back and saying he and I worked really well together on that car.
Tell you what, I love that white CUDA. That was sharp, especially the taillights and the dash and everything.
He went next level.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah,
it's a beautiful car, just all around.
I love a few of the things that you did with the grill on that thing too. That never made it.
All the original concepts going through that. There were so many cool grill ideas for them. And I'd love to see some of those get used.
Yeah,
I really would. So speaking of that, I know we had limited viewing today. What was your favorite thing you saw?
Oh, that Chevy pickup.
Oh, hey, guess what's on?
Let me go turn that off.
I did. It was turned off. Somebody turned it on, I guess.
I didn't turn it on.
Oh. Yeah, it's a little noisy.
We're sorry.
Brought to you by Train.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the good people over at Train.
Train
built like
rolling. Yeah,
train.
the noise that we're talking about is the heater on top of the roof reflecting off this container back here, and it's loud.
We need to open the container and show our guests.
I don't know.
All two of you can see that.
Yeah.
Thank
Like
you.
you say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's kind of a meat locker.
Yeah.
Vegas stays in the meat locker.
Yeah.
So which?
Oh, the
Which
Chevy
truck?
pickup in your Prestone booth.
Oh, that one.
That is
Lakeside,
probably
yeah,
the
that was
nicest
sharp.
thing I've seen in a
That
long
was
time.
beautiful.
The
And
Lakeside
every
Routes
time-
and Rides.
And
That
every
was
time we looked at it, we kept finding more.
Yeah.
And
That
you
was
know,
beautiful.
And all this Chevy stuff, and then you and I were going. It's like
Yeah.
there's just never-ending stuff.
well, and what's funny is when I very first looked at it, I thought, I mean, it was a super nice truck, but it was exceptional, but I didn't see anything unique. And the more I looked at it,
Well, I
the
know where it's
whole
coming from.
truck
Yeah.
is completely unique. And my point is that it's so tastefully understated. I mean, if you could say that about a complete custom, because that whole truck's got to be hand fabricated.
Which is how it's supposed to be done, though, because most people would just go,
Exactly.
"What's a nice truck?" It's like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa. Have you seen what a stock one looks like compared to this one?
Right.
It's, it's like the front fenders and the droop.
Yeah.
And,
Have you looked
all
at it
the-
with the
Flush
hood
fit
closed?
glass.
No.
Not yet.
No,
Okay.
yeah, the owner actually came and showed us a bunch of things, and we didn't even get him to close the hood. I wish we would have. That would have been great.
Well, Brad pointed out, I mean, the underside of the hood was skinned to match the
Yeah.
top side. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
he took another hood. He goes, "Did you see the bottom of the hood?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Oh, look at the bottom of the hood. We took another scan." And I know what they look like because I've seen his a
Yeah.
gazillion times. So I know what the
Yeah,
bottom of the hood
right.
look like. And you go,
Yeah.
Very
Very unattractive hood.
This is
style.
crazy.
and the point is that when I very first saw it, it was a super nice truck, but I was like, yeah, I've seen a million trucks like it. No, I haven't.
No.
And the more and more I looked at it, the more and more incredible the truck became. And it was so tastefully understated. Now, I use that from time to time, probably way too often still, but it was
not on your hair.
Well, no, that's
Oh,
that's
no.
without exception.
But
But
When is Blake coming over?
Oh.
it's not even high today, dude.
No, I'm
Brah,
bra.
but
that Lakeside guy, we definitely got to have on the
Roger
podcast.
Burrow.
oh yeah,
Super talented.
Talented guy.
Great history of some really high-end award-winning vehicles.
Yeah.
And you've worked with him before.
Worked with him before.
Yeah.
Really great guy.
Where are they out of? What state?
They're out of, oh dear God, I want to say Nebraska? I may be wrong.
They're near a lake.
There's lakes in
They're near a
Nebraska.
lake.
Either that or they like that
They're right
80s
beside it.
one-hit wonder band.
Right beside it, I think. A lake.
No, ironically, they're north of it.
Oh,
Is that near Notellum Creek?
so that was your favorite truck?
That was my favorite vehicle so far. That
What was your favorite?
I have to agree with that. I mean, unfortunately, we had so much stuff going on early today. Didn't get that chance to hit a lot of vehicles, but I agree.
Yeah.
That truck was amazing.
Right.
I've got to see the truck. Sad as this is, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Tucker I love.
Yeah.
What I liked about the Tucker, again, that was elegant,
Yeah.
elegantly understated again, where they took, if you looked at that car and didn't know the difference, say, okay, it's Rusto.
Yeah.
Then you look into it like Rob was showing us on the dash. What should have feed inward and
Yeah.
brought it out, and you never know.
No.
Yeah.
And the pipes, the turbo piping, how they made it look like it was cast
Right.
Really well done.
in iron, when it wasn't.
We
Yeah.
said they 3D printed it and they attached it to the pipe.
Glued it on
and,
and put a bunch of primer
Yep.
on it, make it look kind of lumpy and it's
yeah, I mean, it looks like it grew there.
Yeah.
And the castings on the rear fenders were from the original wood buck
Yeah.
castings.
Yeah.
Rob said.
But see, that's what's cool is when it's
Should-
done right,
so-
you shouldn't be able to tell that it's
Yeah.
completely custom built. You go, okay, it's a cool car. It's like, haha, no, this car doesn't exist. This,
Yeah.
Speaking of hoods, that was another one.
Yeah.
A
Right,
lot
yes.
of work done
He said
on
he
the
changed,
hood.
he
Yeah.
said he
to
changed
make
the
that
hood,
right.
the way the reveal was.
The shifter on that thing.
And pie cut it too.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. That was cool.
Oh.
Electronic shifter on that.
What if this is the year of the
Just to hear the hood.
hood? No, Matt, just try
Sounds
to
scary.
Doesn't it though? It sounds
Well, we're kind of staying in the hood.
Yeah,
it's
And it is Halloween.
I'm still scared.
I just wonder though, 'cause, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of attention being paid now to like profile like you never saw before. And before, it didn't matter if a car had a hood that went slightly uphill towards people kind of, you just deal with it. We'll make up for it on rake.
Yeah.
And this seems to be a whole different world now.
Yeah. They're not afraid to cut in stuff. It makes it pretty. Do a lot of work for a very subtle effect.
What was your favorite?
Oh, I gotta say the truck that wasn't far from that was it Unruly truck in the Preston booth.
Yeah.
That was 2 or 3 rows over and about 3 or 5 rows to the west. Just basically a stock body 63, 64 Chevy that was slammed to the ground, but it was very, very tasteful. So all stock trim on it. Looked basically like a resto,
Yeah.
an overly restored with paint truck that was just slammed. I really dug that. That was nice.
Yeah, it was a nice truck. Yeah, and I didn't notice that until you pointed it out. So I got a chance to get over there and look at it. Yeah, I agree. That's a nice.
It was more of a
nice truck.
driver. The one that I was
Yeah,
driving over was
right.
the kind of you leave it in the garage. You don't
Yeah,
even take it
yeah,
out
yeah,
except
yeah.
on the occasional
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave it there.
It's hard for me to pick. The Tucker is a marvel to me, but just on pure like a glance thing, the C50.
That was
orange
right.
and
The
white.
truck.
Yeah.
C50 just had a really cool look to me.
We'll have to go back and go over that when we
Yeah.
decide we want to walk another 8.5 miles.
Right.
Sure. It had a real
But-
factory look to it.
Yeah, but there was a lot of other vehicles there that had a lot of little stuff. There's so many
Yeah.
that you just there's not enough time to to see
I
everything.
mean, it looks stock, but it's funny when you got up to it and you read the specs on it and found out there was a 72 VW Bug.
Right.
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 Who would have guessed a super
A
Beetle?
Bradley kit.
Amazing builder.
Yeah.
A Bricklin.
That's funny. That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's a Bricklin, but we're gonna rebody it to look like a Fiero. It's gonna be awesome.
It's a Bricklin. It's a wannabe DeLorean, but cheaper and crappier.
Yeah.
That is literally like a Fiero and a DeLorean had a kid.
Yeah.
He was raised wrong, subjected to all kinds of like horrible abuse.
Yeah.
Bricklin the Beth baby.
Oh.
We need that. That could be our next project card for SEMA. Meth Baby.
Meth Baby.
Done.
Yeah.
That's the name of the project, Meth
Oh,
Baby.
and we built the whole thing in 3 weeks before SEMA.
Oh, it's got to be 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It has to be.
It's got to be done by Tuesday.
Yeah.
When did you start the interior last night?
The design.
What do you mean?
The design.
You got any more of that upholstery glue?
Who designed it? I looked at a Nike catalog. That's the best I could do.
Why don't they just rename that car Dead Horse? Every year they just drag that thing around. It's like, it's back out again.
Yeah.
Become a
It
staple
is-
on the SEMA Show.
It is a beautiful car on the outside. It's a beautiful car. It's a sharp looking car.
It's a lot. Okay, that car is overall what that black Camaro that we saw in
Yes.
walking out of the show. We got to post a picture of it. That car is such a butterface.
Yeah. You look. You're
the
walking
back
around
end,
the back
it's
end of
the
this car. You're
coolest
like, wow,
thing
this
you've
is
ever
really
seen.
cool. You walk around and fuck.
It's
Yeah.
really European in the rear.
Something went so haywire. In the
Well, it's like
front.
two different people designed the car.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll take the back, you take the front. I'm like, whoa.
It had a very distinctly Lipu look to it.
That's it. That
Yeah.
is it. I've been
Yeah.
thinking about what
Actually,
is
that was
it about this car, and that's
Yeah.
that's exactly it
Even-
right there.
It is like
This
this
is,
Yeah.
this is Lipu times 10, though. I
No,
mean,
this is-
Lipu themed,
this
but
is-
just way better on a much higher
let's say in another dimension.
fabrication.
If he had more money,
He had more money.
if he
and
had more money,
he had measuring tools.
yes.
Yeah.
He does have measuring tools.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously, you know,
Other eye, put that all in front of the thumb.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
So what was your favorite? What?
I love the Tucker. I mean, I hate to just keep going with it. We saw a limited amount from what
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
see, though.
Yeah.
That unruly truck. It is every piece of that truck, no matter where you look, and it's the stuff I like to do. Where I like to dig around the littlest things, just to make people go, is that the way it came? Is this the way it's supposed to be? That truck, everywhere you looked
Well,
at that truck was like, oh.
It's so funny when we
Oh,
first
that's
got
cool.
there. It's like, okay, it's a cool
Yeah.
truck. It's on airbags. You
I
just
love
go,
this.
Okay, and it's very subdued color, and I like the trim.
Love the side trim.
It was
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
that was
That was sharp.
really cool.
That
That's
was
really
super cool.
But it was just like okay, kind of like your so it's like okay. Well, then you start looking at it. You go, well, I gotta go check this out. Well, look at this.
Well, the
and-
tailgate's leaning forward 4
and
degrees.
this is this little thing, and
And it's,
I mean, he put like that half-inch chunk of flat, plate in the back of there, and then,
give a little bit of
cut out the
weight.
deal. That's a quarter-inch deep. You go, dude, this is nuts.
so
You know what's
thought
awesome?
out.
You know puts that over the top in my mind is where he put the gas struts on the cover for the rear end.
I didn't know
You know,
that.
yeah, that's on gas struts. I thought, wow, that's just
It's
one
not
little
just
extra.
opened up; it actually
Yeah,
it holds it
one
open.
little extra thing,
Yeah.
where you know that it latches when you put it down. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just have that idea that it's going to latch when you put
And
it
the
down.
wood is really pretty in the bed the way the wood was done.
What about going to the next level? The fact it's flush fit like that, which mimicked the glass.
The
And
glass was over the
I didn't even
top.
notice it.
What, the wood or the glass?
The glass was flush.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
the-
chill.
oh,
It is
Didn't even
like
notice
that.
surgically perfect.
Didn't even
The
notice
gap
that.
is
eighth of an inch all the way around, and it
Wow.
was right at what the. I mean, it was
Absolutely precision.
amazing.
And it was lined on the inside with black with kind of, I don't know how to
That
explain
dot
that.
matrix.
It goes to
Yeah.
the dot, a little smaller as it goes.
So is this a shop truck or is this a customer's truck? I wonder.
I don't know. I mean, he built some great
He
stuff.
didn't have Roger's name on the tag.
Okay.
Some other guy's name. He made it.
Was that IFS rear end?
Yes.
Or
Oh,
IRS?
did you
Sorry.
see the way
I couldn't
the
tell what it
airbag
was.
was in the back?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, cantilever.
It's one of those.
Yeah,
it's one of those 9-inch Ford independent versions.
Oh, kind of like a Winters or
It's-
whatever. Something like
yeah.
that.
Now, did you guys get a chance to see the door when he opened the door up? He opened the door up.
panels. I was telling you about the
Yeah,
door
you
panels.
told
Like,
I said, what is with this door panel?
I was
It
just
looked like
talking
a
to you.
factory door panel. Well, it was a factory door panel. It's a Cadillac Escalade door panel. They cut it into 8 pieces, got it to fit, plastic welded it all back together, body worked it, and then just
upholstered it.
It
I was
looked
gonna
like
say,
a factory.
It looked like
door.
a factory door panel.
Yeah,
It was
right. A
beautiful.
factory late metal door panel, but it all integrated perfectly into the door. I mean, a ton of work.
I would really like to see that truck outside.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was good looking.
That
Absolutely.
was, I don't know if it was,
Just dark
it
in
was
that
dark.
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That corner is so wrong. It really underplayed what that truck is. But I do want to make a point though, with that interior. In the old days, you take newer style, newer model interiors, slap them into a truck, and try to make it work.
Yeah.
This was so engineered and worked so beautifully. That dashboard's beautiful.
Yeah.
On the
Even
center
retained
console.
that flat dash.
What was the dash? I didn't look at the interior.
Oh, the dash is just really well done. It's a great combination of the factory dash plus parts of the Escalade.
Oh,
And a little bit of a
beautiful.
pod hump on
That-
the top. Oh, it's nicely done. And just really nice.
Then float all the way out, kind of waterfall into the back wall
Yeah.
of the truck.
Really slick GT40 switches, type, the long, thin row of switches, all built aluminum rockers on it. Really cool.
And it won a pretty good award 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Good guys, truck of the year.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one where it won People's Choice at the Piggly Wiggly Cruising.
Oh, no.
How great would that be? I spent $400,000 building this vehicle.
Yeah.
We're going to take it local shows.
Yeah.
I'm there to win $5 trophies.
Yeah, we
I'm
win
mad if
all
I don't get a
We
discount
win
on
at
my
cruise
chicken.
night every Wednesday. We win.
That's something I'll never get is the guys who get pissed off when they spend $100,000 having somebody build a car and then they don't win a $5 trophy. Or they don't get a discount on the food. Or they
We
go
used to
eat.
know a guy that had this car, Camaro convertible, that was a show car, so gaudy. And he would tell us, well, I'm doing it this way because it's for the judges. Not building a nice car that looked good, he's building it for the judges. So it had chrome wire loom over all the wires.
Split loom.
Oh, it was
The chrome split loom.
underneath the hood.
What's it the judges want to see? They
What
don't
judge?
build it for the judges.
It was flamed, had flame window tint, and then they airbrushed flames in the white leather seats. It's
Oh, serious?
Holy
Well, here's the thing.
I already
Rather
want
than
to throw
just
up.
go off on this game, let's look at this now. Okay, you got a guy like that who's building it for the judges. I use that very loosely.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you've got a truck like the Unruly truck.
Yeah.
That truck almost looks like, okay, it may have been built and can go out and win awards, but the craftsmanship that went into it, almost like talking to Rob about the Tucker.
Yeah.
It was built for the pure passion of doing
Right.
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a,
Right.
I'm building this for judges. It was
Yeah.
like, no, this has to be done because I want it.
Yeah,
This
you
is
can
right.
tell
Well, he
what
brought-
you can tell there's an analness about how things are done and
How about we call it
What-
anality?
anality about
Nice.
how things are
New
done.
word.
Point of phrase.
New word.
And to
Urban
what
Dictionary.
point you stop. There's because you can take things to
Oh, yeah.
an nth degree, and you have to be really be, like you said, passionate about what you do, and really have this skill set, to pull it off, to take it to that nth degree.
And those
Yeah.
are the cars you remember.
Yeah.
Years down the road,
Right.
okay, again, we had that pass, we had our little passing with history today with Big Red. We'll do that again tomorrow.
One of my all-time favorite cars,
Mhm.
and I think Alex
Yeah.
is the same way. It's
Yeah.
one of my absolutely
It kind
all-time
of walks the
favorite cars.
walk. It's not a trophy queen. It gets out there.
You
and
take a
gets it
brick
done.
that does 251 mile an hour.
And
Gets
there's
it done.
something
That's-
about that car. You could build a clone of it somewhere. Set it next to that car, and you know which one is the
Yeah.
real car.
Oh,
There's an energy about
Yeah.
that car.
Right.
Yeah, it has
Or,
a personality.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it's got a soul to it, right? Yeah.
Well, it's got my fingerprints all over it too. So
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That is one thing I would not want a black light around.
No.
Yeah, so tomorrow will be a good day. We're going to see some
Yeah.
more people.
We're gonna get an earlier go at it.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna work well.
Not gonna make any errands in the morning.
No.
There's going to be none of that. That's what Uber is for.
Yeah,
You're
that's
still going to work this out.
more.
Straight out game plan. So I hope tomorrow, let's do this like we talked about today. I'm gonna, and I'll call us out when we fall short. Our plan is to show the SEMA Show as the everyman would go and see the show. We hit that sucker early. So Toronto were flip flops.
Oh.
Short. Did you see who was walking with me when my rage just like elevated to a whole? I'm walking by that one guy and I'm like, flip flops. The guy turned and looked at me.
But he did have the frayed Levi shorts, so he had that going for him too. So.
To 1980s. Well, back in the 80s, those weren't flip flops, man. Those were thongs.
Flip flops.
The dude wore thongs to SEMA.
Which is kind of tough because SEMA's kind of professional.
Well, it's supposed to be. It's a
You
trade
should at
event.
least wear shoes. Shorts, okay,
Right.
because it's nice weather. Wear shorts, but at least put shoes on. Which is tough for me to say because I live in flip flops. That's my attire. But I would not. I'm not going to wear those here though, because it's a different. You got to be kind of professional while you're here. It's a little different deal.
Well, and please don't wear sandals and socks.
No,
Anywhere.
Yeah.
no, that's
Even to
definitely
get
not
your
me.
mail.
No.
Just don't. Sorry, Brian.
At least not black socks.
Damn, what about Argyle socks?
Argyle.
There you go.
And a Burberry tie. Done.
As long as it's a bow
And no
tie, you're
shirt.
fine.
Some
Well, you got to stand back. We're talking about the.
So I've got my Sandsabelt shorts and I'm wearing my Tom McCann touch buttons.
And you still got to have the
Floor
cufflinks.
shine
We were talking about the
shoes.
cufflinks
So
that you were
Frank Zappa
getting
line.
with the little armbands from
The trick
the
is
Chippendale
You
guys.
have to buy last year's uniforms. I mean, they smell like axe, but
Yeah.
Sure.
Just
Eventually
the
that'll
bow tie
wash
and-
out.
AX.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Go with that.
Yeah.
It's a family show.
Okay, Chippendale's outlet. Buy your
Do
stuff.
some genetic testing on one of those songs I bought. It's great. See if I'm compatible.
Breakaway.
It's
Well,
growing up. It kind of looks like me. I
What
don't
I don't
know.
understand is why you wear them backwards. I don't understand. why you wear them backwards.
Here's the thing. I've worked really hard on that part. Any idiot can throw a thong on the regular. It takes a real man to muscle through.
Oh, I think we need some sleep.
That's what Grumpy used to say. Oh, that too.
So we're not playing Go Fish tonight? Maybe tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night we can do it.
All right.
We'll get a little rest. Hopefully Brian's not
Okay.
spitting out his water over there.
Aim towards Brad. Aim towards
Don't you do it.
Speaking of muscling things down. Oh, we totally.
Do you have Destiny?
No, don't
Oh,
even,
I'm
don't
not
even give
going
this
out.
away. This is going to be the greatest game I've played. Here we go. If we can get 2 people to watch us, feel free to.
dads?
Both of my dads. Don't judge. They're happy together. Hard it is to find matching shoes like
Did you
this.
see the judge?
No, don't judge.
Okay. I didn't know if we already had judge watching us or something.
Maybe we do. There's a judge watching us. Can't wait to see what they're going to play Go Fish with. This should be great. You're all going to jail. It's going to turn out there's some unwritten law out here on the books. Not to be used for. No bets will be made. Yeah, I don't know. I like the fact that you have the octopus here in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
It's a great centerpiece feature. Oh, let's take that.
I
to the
love the
meal.
organization factor. You like how I get the wires run?
They're zip tied and everything.
Oh yeah,
Does this
absolutely,
work
absolutely
more than-
professional.
Or, than the.
Well, I wanted to
the
just
war?
try and see. We'll actually hear it when it's done. I just wanted to see if it was better. If it works better, then we'll just live with the mess, and it's okay. Wow. But I just wanted to see how it's going to sound. See if it was a little bit better.
You know what it reminds me of? Does anybody remember the great actor from the late 80s, early 90s, Yahoo Serious? This reminds me of his hair.
Wasn't it like
Sort
kind
of
of a
Einstein
Pauly
type?
Shore kind of
No,
thing?
it's like Australia's answer to Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
Poor
you've got
Australia.
that. Have this.
Yeah.
And this too.
And the Canadians stepped
That's
up
not
a
a
few years
Pauly
later
Shore.
and said, have
This is a
Justin
Pauly
Bieber.
Shore.
But that's not a Pauly Shore.
This is a Pauly Shore.
Anything you can do, we can do worser. Worser's not even a word. Is now. Same with anality. Done. That'll be our secret word of the day. Tomorrow will be anality. Figure out.
That's my password. Anality. And I have to seek it.
No wonder 17.
Can you use it in a sentence?
That's a callback.
All right, so tomorrow's challenge is we have to slip the word anality into a normal sentence at least once.
Okay,
whatever
here's the thing.
interview.
You have to try to do it 3 times. Now, if you can do it once during an interview, somewhat.
I'll do it.
Your work is loaded with anality.
Oh,
Hey, where did Brian go?
Yes,
Brian's
wow.
getting treated down at the medical center. It's
for
great.
anality.
Got a rash. Got a rash
Turned
on
out to be
his
an
anal.
anal fatality. Doctors say they may be able to remove the shoe from its floor.
But the laces are there
Oh, the poor guy. I know that dude who lost his shoes not going to be able to see the rest of the show.
You gotta come back to his hotel and get his flip flops.
He keeps turning left. You can't go straight.
We need to work on that. We need to have the SEMA Stiletto Challenge.
Yeah.
Let's find a pair tomorrow. This would be great.
The
No, I mean,
guy
somebody
can
wearing
wear-
them.
and
Not,
see how long you can last in them.
this turned weird.
Now, on a side note, for our three people that are actually watching this thing,
2. My one dad
Two,
probably
yeah,
had the
yeah.
worst at this point.
we're working on kind of a cool little project, a cool little. We're gonna draw names, you know, and we're putting together a gift. What will we call our gift that we're putting together?
Our gift is, let's just call it a gift of wonderment.
Very festive.
The wonderment of SEMA.
It is, and we've tied it in neatly.
You
I
have to be
think
careful how you say that. How you say
Yeah,
it.
it's southwestern.
SEMA.
SEMA.
Well, there's wonderment in the other thing too. It's mood enhancing. It's in some
Festive.
cases an adhesive,
But do you
thickening agent.
do you use the year after that? Do you
Starch.
do you say 17 after that, or do you? You know?
Yeah, what do we say? SEMA. Let's say SEMA 2017 is
Okay.
going to start. I think this is going to start a whole new trend. I really do. I think that what we are going to do with this, mind blowing.
Mhm.
People are going to have fun with
It
it.
has never been done before.
Nope.
So
I
how are we?
assure you.
Never been done
So
before.
how are we going to do this? Are we going to mail it to?
We're going to have to.
Viewer or?
Well, you're pretty good at building crates.
Who, me? Yes.
Who
Right behind.
Huh?
Matter of fact,
What?
there's a crate that I built right here.
Oh yeah. What is that?
There's
Is that
a
a Zebra?
1973 to 1980 Chevy fleet side rear
There's a
bumper in
bumper
there.
in there.
Yeah.
So they're just wrapping it in a blanket.
Yeah, it's an NOS
Because
bumper. It's got all the
Sam
still
was
got the
in it
rubber
for Sam.
coating over the outside
Oh.
to protect it. Yeah, and I
Nice.
didn't need it anymore. It was time to move on. I'd had it probably since the late '80s.
Mm.
Didn't need it anymore.
We should take it to a local shop out here and have it engraved.
Oh,
All heavy duty loader.
Oh.
Oh my God. Okay,
Oh.
when we hit it big, that would be awesome to do.
All hand engraved, like the
Like a
flower lowrider
it
stuff.
was like
gotta
no rider
be-
control arm.
It's
That'd be
gotta
awesome.
it's
I
gotta
really
be-
want one of those. I want a bumper that's been engraved like that to hang on my wall.
It's got to be all uppercase, and it's got to be all Old English. Yeah.
So it's pretty much impossible to
You
read.
can't read
How
it.
about,
Right, exactly.
this would, okay, if we ever hit it big with this would be our challenge. One of us is going to get one of those as a gift one year. And when you get it, whatever the name is on it, you have to legally change your name to match that. I think it'd be awesome to see Del Sanchez walking around.
Well, with my Peruvian background.
Oh, that's
It
that's
could work.
not a
It
stretch.
could work.
Yeah.
It's not a stretch.
No.
Del Sanchez. Oh, how great would it be at something like, whatever happened to Del? Oh, no, Del's still with us. He's just changed his name entirely.
Yeah.
Del Fuego.
Why did he become
Del Fuego Leonardo Sanchez, the 33rd.
Why did he change his middle name to 30?
Uh,
I don't know. We didn't tell him to do that. He did it himself.
It just kind of happened.
I just figured, why not at that point?
I
I think I'd just be Del Taco, but you know,
Oh,
easy.
that's
Well,
already
that's
taken
for you
now.
that would work though.
Yeah, but you know, it's recognizable. You know,
Yes.
you could be like Jared in Subway.
No, you don't want to be like
No,
Jared.
I want to be like Jared. That's all.
And I really don't want Del Taco with extra beans.
No.
It's just, I'm just not.
I'm just trying to imagine though somebody says, "You gotta be Del." It's like, but I don't want diarrhea.
Oh.
I don't want to do that.
Del just kind of slides right through it. Just unimpeded. Grabs a couple other things that take long for the ride.
It's a little spicy, but it moves right. He moves right through. He gets right to the point.
So tomorrow, big day.
Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. Holy crap.
We're gonna,
Yeah,
we're gonna
and
work on
you-
some stuff we need to work on.
You are going to be in the Holly booth
Oh yes,
Signing.
I'll
autographs.
be signing
Signing.
autographs.
and trying to ignore us, heckling you.
But we will make sure that you can't,
Yeah.
because that's what friends are for.
Yep.
What you guys need to do is
Or,
every
well,
time-
that's what we're for.
when
so.
I'm trying to think of what letters come next in my name, I want you guys to yell out things like Q 49.
Hot, hot.
Can I get a new poster?
I'm sorry, man. I'm out.
Unless
Unless you want.
Well, what if he's writing numbers down? All of a sudden he's like, bingo!
So if any of you are here, stop at the Holly booth at what time?
3:30.
And get a poster from Ryan, a sign from Ryan and Gottlieb.
RJ, I'll leave
Yep.
that. We'll
Like
be
the
there
big
with
red
the
Camaro.
big red Camaro.
With Brian's art.
Yes.
Because it'd be
Very,
silly
very
if you
cool.
just signed a picture of it.
It'd be weird. Actually, it's a fold-out poster of myself lying on a bearskin rug,
Oh, nice.
playing with a scale model of Big Red,
Yeah.
reenacting
la
its
Burt
climb
Reynolds.
up Pikes Peak.
I
I'm
love
using my
her.
inner thigh though.
Oh.
Yep.
Tomorrow at 3
And the
o'clock.
Big man's
trees,
point.
trees are your hair on your.
It's
on
one of
your
those
thigh,
lenticular ones too. As
Yeah.
you move it, you see me move the car up my thigh. It's pretty cool.
Tomorrow at
Just
3
back and
o'clock, the
forth.
Holly booth's going to be dead.
Yeah.
No, there's gonna be 3 people. My 2 dads,
And you?
recently estranged.
Yeah.
It's some guy who doesn't speak English. He's just like,
Did you hide any in your poster? Did you hide any
No.
clouds in the?
no.
No. Just wondering if there's any clouds in that.
It's wonderful. There's clouds of
Are there any
cloudiness.
clouds in it? From
There's a
burnouts?
meatball somewhere in the cloud.
From burnouts.
Cumulus.
Okay, now I'm curious.
We'll discuss that off the air.
There's nothing hidden in there.
If you turn it upside down and hold it to a mirror and say "Big Red, Big Red, Big Red" 3 times in the dark,
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing happens. You just feel like an idiot by standing there upside down saying big red.
2/3 of your pubic hair will fall out in a strange pattern. If you take that pattern and head to our website and find the secret key,
It's like what happens. It's actually a QR code. The pattern is a QR code. You take a picture of it.
it can only
It goes right to the website.
Think about this now.
Round 6 Brian.
This is off topic. But why am I getting off? What if you could find a way though to like carve your pubic hair into a QR code where you could never snap a picture of it? It just always goes into that scan mode.
I think I'd just rather figure out how to put it in your paint job.
I think we're done.
I think I
And
think
what's
we're
really,
done.
what's really sad is there's no alcohol involved in
No.
any of this conversation.
Loopy.
That's the sad thing.
We're drinking refresh brand water.
Oh, we need some sleep.
Man, it's a dragon.
I just looked at your shirt and realized that it looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
That's right.
He's awesome.
The great part is when he takes that off, it's his whole chest is tattooed in the exact
It's
reverse.
the same
of that.
thing. This is actually a clear shirt.
Does that say Sons of Anarchy? Is that what that?
Yeah.
It's just a plastic bag.
Yeah. I'm just worried about the shirt you guys. I'm just really into clear latex.
For some phase, for Dell, it was a lifestyle.
Oh. Well, I think we're done. I think we covered tonight.
Oh, I think, yeah, we covered it.
Oh,
I think
we're
we're
done.
I think
I
we're
agree
done.
with
At least for
I think
today.
we're done more ways.
It can only get worse. So stay tuned tomorrow.
So, yeah, should we just offer people to please like, subscribe,
Share
push the
with
little
your
bell
friends.
thingy, whatever that is down there.
Right here. Or right here.
I don't
think we're
Oh,
doing
yeah,
that.
one of
are we?
those things.
We're not doing
Is it
that?
up here? Yeah, I don't know. We got to put those on there.
Yeah.
The little.
No, this is live. We can't do that.
Bottom right. Yeah,
You
bottom right, the
we'll
bell.
edit it later.
Subscribe.
In the non-live version.
Yeah.
The non-live version would be really boring. It'd just be a lot of guys sitting around a table like.
Yeah.
These guys are really quiet.
And
They
soon,
don't say very much.
soon we're gonna have shirts
starting
and
to
other
smell.
stuff for sale. At
We
some
are.
point.
Both of my, well, dads. We're going to offer them at men's sizes too for those people out there. I don't know what that means.
Don't know.
This is so my brain.
Which is a good way to move in a few of my questions for tomorrow with some booth girls. But we'll see how that happens.
We'll be interviewed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, once you're done subscribing, liking, whatever it is that you do over here, give us a comment.
Tell an enemy.
Tell your enemies. Yeah.
Actually, what we'd
Tell
like
Brian's
to do,
other dad.
what we'd like to do is have some call-ins.
How many dads does Brian have?
Seriously, we'd like to have some call-ins at some point with one of our live.
I'd love to. Yeah, write us a comment. If there's something you want to see at the show,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah.
We'll go find it. Like tonight, for instance, we had to go find for a friend of ours the Velociraptor,
Yes, that's true.
the six-wheeled raptor from Tennessee.
You know what the
Dear Lord.
weird part of that is? The rear axle was like offset to the passenger side, like
Yes,
an
it
inch.
was.
An inch.
I actually went and looked at it to make sure that it wasn't six-wheel steering and they were just, it was not.
And why is that? We need to find out tomorrow. That is our mission. And you go, what happened? It's going to be the guy's going to show up. He's going to have one eye just slightly wonky.
Looks fine to me.
Great.
Yeah.
No, it's
Did the measurement
I will
for
say though
myself.
that the third axle is a drive axle too.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
thought that
That's
was
actually
kinda
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it gives that a pass, but it's cool because
No, it's not.
Yes, it
they
is.
can.
Sorry.
I
it's cool.
thought it needed a lot more camber and some cool stickers
If it had that.
And it's got to be blue.
and some of those bozo
Whip antennas.
Bozo Zuku.
bozo suku.
That's
Yeah.
Broso Zuku at that point.
Exhaust.
Broso Zuku would be
Lightning
awesome.
pipe exhaust.
That's another one of Brian's prints, by the way.
You can buy one of those
Yeah.
at DellSwanson.com. Dell loves the trucks.
Oh.
TRUXXZ.
Wow.
Trucks. Any of those have NAWs?
We're gonna start
Is
a
it
new.
GNAWS?
We're gonna start a custom shop. It's gonna be called a triple bad. Really crap. Yeah.
Let's go sinister. What
Really
was
evil
earlier?
sinister customs.
Sadistically sinister custom something. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
You can fall
Yeah, a
asleep.
bunch of
That's
that.
gonna
I'm
be
dragging my
great.
ass right now.
With
Well, let's
X's
hang
and
this up.
C's.
Let's go get some
Yeah.
sleep, man. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow. So
Oh, wait. So who's spooning with Dell tonight?
Not me, man.
I
it's
mean,
not my turn. I'm out.
Come
Alex,
on.
sorry, Alex. You're doing
Come
so strong, man.
on.
I'll be asleep before you even get there. Well,
Maybe Alex isn't so tired.
well, I do wake up occasionally. I like wake up when I'm
Is that wake up or make up?
Whatever. It
You
doesn't
know
really matter.
That's what guys, you know,
Whatever.
Oh.
I like waking up that way until I start screaming.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
not funny.
yeah,
Who's screaming? Oh, that's me.
yeah.
Oh. We're gonna watch this tomorrow and go, what the heck?
All right. Yeah.
no wonder we have no followers.
Yeah. We've been banned.
Alrighty.
All right.
Right.
All right, guys.
All right.
As always,
Have a good whatever you're having.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We out.
don't. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So.
Go on, go on.